Hello, everybody. So we have another Packers update video here. I haven't been out with one since Thursday because I actually drove up to Colorado with some family from all the way from Texas to Colorado yesterday, and so we got here last night, and so I haven't had time to film a video until this afternoon. But it was like a 14-hour drive, something like that. It was fun, and now I'm here in Colorado, which is very pretty. It's much cooler than Texas. Right now in Texas where I live, it's like 105. And here in Colorado, it's like 75. So definitely much better weather here. But I want to come in here and discuss what happened today at Packers training camp because it seemed to be a pretty solid day from Jordan Love, which is all I'm wanting to hear is to hear positive news out about Jordan Love. In the first couple of days that I touched on the differing reports coming out of Green Bay, it seemed like there was, some ups and downs. Love was sort of trying to figure things out. The deep ball wasn't really there the first couple of days. But today it looks like things sort of shifted. Pretty much every single reporter that I follow on Twitter who covers the Packers, who was there, they all seem to say that it was his best day so far of training camp. And so let me read here what Rob Demovsky of ESPN had to say in his article he put out this afternoon about Love's day today at training camp. So he said this. It was part of a simulated, let me start here. So Love had a really, really nice throw to Samori Toure, who was, second-year receiver, coming into his second year in Green Bay. He apparently had a really, really nice throw to him, a 33-yard ball, and Toure had this to say. He said, "Perfect. It was perfectly in stride between the safety and the corner. You can't throw it better than that." Then here's what Demovsky said. "It was part of a simulated end-of-half 2-minute drive that ended with a 19-yard field goal as time expired. Love was 4 for 7, including a spike and a throwaway for 60 yards on that drive. It capped what was easily Love's best day of camp, and perhaps the best day of any of his 4 training camps. He completed 16 of 22 passes that included at least 2 intentional throwaways. The other highlight of the day was a spot-on, deep corner-out throw to Jayden Reed for a 20-plus yard gain. It was perhaps the first time since the Packers traded Rodgers in April that Love flashed the kind of game he'll need to be a capable successor." And then here's a quote from Toure. "He was putting the ball where it needs to be. You can tell he's dialed in and he's ready for sure." So that is great to see because the first couple of days, when Love is having some up and down moments, you think to yourself, okay, he's still a young player, hasn't really had the weight of the franchise and the Packers organization on his shoulders until this point. It's, of course, his first year coming in here as starter. So all we really wanted to see is him progress and sort of, take a step forward each of these training camp days. And it really seems that today was a day where he really took that next stride, and it's great to see that he, is making those steps forward because that's all we really want to see until the first regular season game happens. And I even saw from Bill Huber of Sports Illustrated said that one of his throws was Rodgers-esque. So very, very good day for Jordan Love, which is, pretty much all any of us Packers fans want to hear. And so hopefully he keeps this up and keeps growing because, man, Packers, maybe we have another amazing quarterback, Brett Favre, Rodgers. Maybe Love can be that guy. Hopefully that is the case. Now here's a few other notes from training camp, and then I'll end this video. So hopefully it'll post on this Wi-Fi I have here because, lots of times Wi-Fi out in less populated places, not quite as good, so I'll try to keep it somewhat short. So Zach Tom was starting at right tackle again, which has sort of happened most days here in training camp, and it seems like, early in OTAs, it seemed like him and Yosh Nijman were competing for that right tackle spot. And right now it seems like Tom sort of has that job secured. We'll see if that continues. And then Lucas Van Ness got his first starter reps today in camp with Preston Smith in the 2-minute drill. And so far in training camp, we've seen Justin Holland a lot with Preston Smith on the first team, and Lucas Van Ness hadn't really been playing with the first team at all. And he still didn't start off today with the first team, but apparently he did take some first-team reps, which is great to see. First-year player, I think he has the ability to do great things here. It's just going to take some time, and so it's good to see that he's taking that next step forward, at least getting some reps with the first team. And then also, too, many different reporters noted this one play where Lucas Van Ness just threw Josiah DeGuara to the ground on one of these plays, which is, awesome because I think Lucas Van Ness has that power, has that strength to really push people around. And once, pads get on and once the season starts, hopefully he can keep that up. And then we have backup punter Daniel Whelan had a pretty good day, apparently. He was punting, and he had 12 punts for an average of 52 yards per punt per Bill Huber. We also had, this is from Bill Huber, saying that Luke Musgrave taking a majority of snaps in the 2-minute drill, and right now Bill Huber says that it's Luke Musgrave's his job to lose, which with him being the highest tight end drafted here, with him in the second round, Tucker Kraft in the third round, I think it's sort of expected that Musgrave is the guy to take those snaps, at least among these young players. We'll still see if DeGuara and Tyler Davis, because of their experience here at tight end, maybe get some more snaps there early in the season. But hopefully Musgrave can grow, develop as a blocker, as a pass catcher, and really be a legit receiver threat for Jordan Love. And then also here we have Jonathan Owens and Tarvarius Moore have been taking first-team snaps at safety along with Rudy Ford and Darnell Savage. And so we'll sort of keep an eye on that, the safety battle. And then, yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, one final thing. Anders Carlson, Packers' new rookie kicker, didn't really have a great day today. The first couple of days seemed to do pretty good, but today went 1 for 6. Missed his kicks in the 40-yard range and then made 1 of 3 from 50 yards on. So those are the biggest things I saw today. Obviously, awesome to hear that Love is taking those next strides forward, and hopefully that is something he can keep up. But I heard that tomorrow there's no Packers training camp. I believe it comes back Monday, so I'll try to keep you guys up to date while I am here in Colorado, and hopefully this video will actually post on this Wi-Fi I have here. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys as always. If you haven't subscribed, you want to stay up to date with all things Packers, feel free to subscribe down below. But that's all I have for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.